Welcome again, dear kids. God bless you all. Today we will do further discussions on SPL chapter number 3. What is government? So today we will do types of government. Students, now the question arises, who gives the government this power to make decision and enforce laws? So the answer to this question is depends upon the types of government there is in the country. Beta, these are the various types: democracy, monarchy, aristocracy, dictatorship and republican. Actually, republican is not a type, but in current scenario it is mostly used in United States. We will discuss later on. So come to the point, democracy. Now beta, people choose their leaders, they elect their representatives and give power to those leaders or government. Now those representatives explain actions to the people. When we elect our leaders, they make policies and rules for the welfare of public, for the welfare of whole humanity. Now under democracy, it is the foremost thing. UAF, Universal Adult Franchise, it means the person who is 18 or above 18, whether he is male or female, everyone has right to cast vote irrespective of, without any discrimination or irrespective of color, caste and religion. Nowadays, RTI has been formed a new right to information. So in India, which form of government is there? Democracy. Right beta? In a democracy, the government has to explain its action and defend its decisions to the people. They have to clear the issues. We can ask question to our leaders when there is any fault or any further inquiry, because we have chosen them and it is our right to ask them questions, and government is always responsible to us, always answerable to us. This is the main feature of democracy. We can ask question and those leaders are, the government is answerable to us, responsible to us, and it will work only and only for the welfare of society, right? So now move on, monarchy. Monarchy is little bit different about democracy. Monarch, who is monarch? Monarch is the king. Monarch is the ruling power. King, or he or she may be king or queen or a small group of people who makes decisions for the public. The final decision making power remains with the monarch only. Like if the king and queen is in power and they have framed a small group who will work for them, and the final decision making power is with king and queen, and they, like democracy, the leaders are answerable. Here the monarch is not responsible. They do not have to explain their actions or defend the decision they take, right? If once they make decision, their decision is mandatory, mandatory for all. Mandatory means where we cannot reject or deny their orders. It means mandatory means compulsory, right? So main power is in the hands of king and queen and they are not answerable to anyone. Now aristocracy. Aristocracy again little bit different from monarchy. Aristocracy means noble birth, holding hereditary. Hereditary means grandfather, then our father, then we people. So means a hereditary process. They hold hereditary titles and offices, means the son of the king would be the king of future, in this manner, right? So dictatorship means absolute authority. When a person gained power, whether we wish to see him our leader or not, whether we want to be him as a leader or not, we are to obey his orders. Because when a person gained more and more power and authority, then he ruled or governed the whole nation. Like Hitler and Mussolini were the two main examples of dictatorships. They were the dictators. They tortured the people, but nobody has ordered to speak against them. So we will read more. We will read more about Hitler and Mussolini in further classes in history. So dictatorship means absolute authority. At last we can say, in dictatorship, whatever has been ordered, that is to be followed. So republican, beta, this is not actually a type of government, but under republican there is two things. Like republican means right wings. Right wings means they followed authority and individualism. Republican always believes in individualism, only one person, single person's rule over the nation. And versus democrats means it is a collaborative government. Right wing means those believes in individual power. Democrat means who believe in the social equality. So in United States, United States, Donald Trump is an example of republican, right? So beta, these are the different types of government. We have discussed it. Now we will talk about Indian government. What type of government is in India? So can you answer this? What type of government? Democratic type of government. Let's discuss. People have power to elect their leaders. We people cast our votes and we choose our leaders according to our own choice. Right, beta? Afterwards, people rule themselves by participating. Means indirectly we people are ruling over our country. Indirectly we people are making laws for us. Indirectly, why? Because those representatives, those leaders which are chosen by us, those people make laws for us, and we people do not participate directly. We first elect our leaders with proper election procedure. We are to follow that procedure, and then those representatives, leaders make decisions for us. Now universal adult franchise means all adults in country are allowed to vote if they are 18 or above 18. You know, in the journal Young India, Gandhi ji said, I cannot possibly bear the idea that a man who has got wealth should have the vote, but that man who has got the character but no wealth or literacy should have no vote. Means Gandhiji does not want to didn't want to see that the rich persons are allowed to cast vote, or the poor people or the low rankers don't have right to cast vote. This is not fair. So Gandhiji said that every person must have right to cast vote, because all have good sense. They can choose their leaders with good sense and with good experience and their knowledge. So before, before 1947 or before independence, women or children were excluded from voting. Only the male person who are adult and rich, they have right to cast vote. But at the very last, we will revise that not only in India, but all over Europe and USA, women and poor have had to fight for participation in government. So women struggle to vote. Struggle to vote or right to vote is known as suffrage movement. It means this movement got strengthened during the First World War. Why beta? Because during the war, when many men were away fighting and women left behind, so women at that time, they organizing and managing different kinds of work. Means they did many household works. They worked in factories also. Day and night they worked very very hard. And at that times, the people who had created stereotypes, means they have of the opinion that women are always below or inferior to men. Now those persons, their stereotypes broke down, because women have proved their worth, their good hard work. So in that manner, if everyone said that women are always capable of doing anything, so there are many supporters of women who are known as suffragettes. So those suffragettes, the leaders of those women, demanded the right to vote for all women. So we will say that in 1920, American women got the right to vote in 1920, and UK government has given right to women to cast vote in 1928. And in India, we people, after independence, our women have also got right to cast vote. So this is an important question also. Suffrage movement means right to vote for women. Means women's suffrage movement means right to vote. So beta, this is all about your chapter. So read the chapter carefully. There are no keywords, only question answers of this chapter. And one thing more beta, there are total 5 chapters in your April and May month syllabus. So I will show you the topics, and we have already done these 5 topics. In next video I will send you the question answers of these 5 questions, and I will show you now the syllabus of April and May month which we have done. Beta, this is your April month syllabus. History chapter 1, chapter 2, geography chapter 1. These 3 chapters we have done. Project work we will do later on. Then in May month syllabus, chapter 2 and 3 from SPL we have already done. This is our today's chapter. So I will send this chapter's question answers later on in next video. So please now revise these questions one by one and send me the homework, your fair notebooks homework at proper time on my WhatsApp number. So this is all about it. Thank you. Have a good day ahead.